on to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Minnesota's offense will take the first swing of the game. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touch.
Breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Golden Gophers will hustle to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? Doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense is choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
To the air, it's Madden. A little screen to the running back. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The Cardinal offense will get its first chance now. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and
he's loose. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch them because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
They'll try the run. Find some fresh air. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. He's got it on the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. He'll keep it himself. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Quarterback on the keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford!
the defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. He's got his man across the middle. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to pass. It's Madden. Snagged out of the air. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Makes a connection. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give out of the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
You know, when you go dime personnel package, you've got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted for the 11th time. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Golden Gophers want to pick up the tempo. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The play action fake. Buys a little time. Got room to work.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic? Well, we've got fast guys, too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now remember, they were stopped on 4th down earlier in the first quarter, but they'll try it again. Trying to keep this drive alive. Got the first down and more. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. It's complete to the left. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Caught in the backfield. It's Logan. Still running at the 40. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Makes the grab on the left. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. This quarterback part of their running game. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinal! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Old Dominion fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Appalachian State.
Gets it out quickly.
Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got it behind the line. It's Marsh. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Looking to throw, it's Madden. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And they didn't have to blitz. They brought in the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover in the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
The Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Connection to the right. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays, exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Here's a Heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
You know, nowadays, so many people go for it on 4th down, so maybe it causes people to be more aggressive on 3rd down. You ain't going for it now. 3rd and long, and I bring the blitz, and I get home. No 4th down for you.
The Cardinal will have to boot it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the right. Pulls it in. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Caught near the sticks. It's Marsh. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Now the play fake. He's going for the big play. He's got it down the left side. Touchdown, Minnesota! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Stanford quickly to the line.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating, too.
He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. And the Golden Gophers in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The give on the option. Shakes off the defender. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead.
And you got to be careful on offense when you're dialing up the screens. You want to do them on obvious passing situations when you're anticipating the DNs really racing up the field. They didn't have it set up that time.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, the ground game. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Power football with the run. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Golden Gophers racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Madden. Makes the grab. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Quick tempo here for the offense. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Golden Gophers are rolling down the field. They're going to run it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. They're working that left side. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he has been making a big play. And that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll pull it on the read. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And this one is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Oh, he's got a chance. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Neither team's wasted time putting points on the board. They've got it back, down 14-10. He'll toss it. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. And the Golden Gophers want to move quickly.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. nestled just inside that right upright. It's now a one-point game, 14-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the RPO, complete. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, still looking. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Just needs a crack to get a return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. To the ground with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to throw. It's Madden. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's taking the shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. BYU is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Ty Detmer, this might not be over just yet. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Kansas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Logan. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Stanford wants to push the pace.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Off-play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so it's been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
The option look. Now the toss. He did not make it a stonewall on third down. The offense stays on the field despite the fact they've misfired on 2 fourth-down attempts already. Can they change their luck? Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
Bringing it out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Out of the gun to give to the back. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Logan. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Off-play action. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Stanford lines up to punt it away.
Number 19 on to punt it away.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
The Golden Gophers headed quickly to the line.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Hauls it in. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practiced, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Trying play action. Into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. What a disappointment. No good. Could have stretched the lead out there, but guys, it's still sitting at 9.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going right to work up top. Under fire. Finds his tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later and take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air, using the back as a receiver on the screen. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, going up top. The screen, and watch out. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Looking downfield, it's Madden. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Smashes ahead. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Here comes the heat. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Brought down at the 8-yard line as he took that interception back inside the 10 to set up this offense.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. From the shotgun, the inside give. Across the 10, got it out to the 14. That's a gain of 5. The Golden Gophers moving quickly to the line. Give to the back. Moving past the 25. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And the Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Catch in the middle, it's Prince. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. No huddle here for the offense. He'll keep it himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Gophers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Motion from the back. Creates a little space. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They want to get this defense on its heels. To the air, it's Madden. Immediately fires to the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Marsh. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap, and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning 2. That was beautiful.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Estes. Touchdown, Minnesota! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. BYU is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Ty Detmer, this might not be over just yet.
Wants to go up top on 1st down.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Kansas. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They punted away on 4th down. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Wants to throw. It's Madden. Completes it in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Golden Gophers in the hurry-up.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Golden Gophers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Despite coming up short on the previous 2 fourth-down attempts, this offense will try it here again. Now on the option. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Showing the arm strength to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. QB draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
The Cardinal will have to boot it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Got his man downfield. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Golden Gophers come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Madden.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
At the pace this guy's going at right now, this could be a record-setting type day. This could be a game for the ages for this dude. He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up that first down. This is still the first half, guys. What is this guy capable of doing the rest of the game? We're going to find out.
Caught behind the line. It's Prince. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Calls his own number. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Here comes the offense on first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Gives it on the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll go to the ground. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Jumped on top of the pile. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Madden. Using the quick game. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fakes to grab. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. That's reeled in. It's Prince.
These wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
The give to the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed behind the line. It's Prince. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. He's got it. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Good right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Stanford Stadium.
And the Golden Gophers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. The play action fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Stanford lines up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Looking to throw, it's Madden. He's got it. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll go 4 wide, 3 to the left on 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab down the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Red pass, it's complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Golden Gophers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Golden Gophers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grabbed behind the line. It's Marsh. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets rid of it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Marsh. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Old Dominion is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 5 over Appalachian State. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Loses 3. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He takes it at the 45. And the returner will be brought down. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Prince. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Unloads quickly. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Madden. Snagged in the middle. It's Marsh. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Going up top again. They'll run the screen. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The Golden Gophers are on the move. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Tight end now in motion. He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Caught in the backfield, it's Logan. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Logan. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
Unloads to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, it's Madden. Here's the pressure. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Looking to throw on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Here's the handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota! 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got enough for the 1st down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Stanford fresh off that big run, going back to work. Snap it to the back. Running into the open space. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We got to change something up here. We got to do something different because right now it's just a sack party.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Madden. Got it in the middle, it's Pena. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After that last completion, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Pierre. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bridges. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
The Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here comes the option. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Golden Gophers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Old Dominion is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 12 over Appalachian State.
He'll start this drive firing. Got his man quickly.
Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And the returner will be dragged down. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. A strike downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Got it behind the line. It's Marsh. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on! And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Backs going for the goal line. Touchdown, Minnesota! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And you got to be so disciplined when you play the option. You got to keep your eyes on your guy. They lost track of the pitch man. The quarterback pitches it to him. He takes it in the house. Got to be a little bit more sound on defense.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Stanford, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds a man on the left. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He'll do it himself. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He'll do it himself on the draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Handoff from the shotgun. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll go 4 wide, 3 to the left on 2nd and 8. Catch in the middle, it's Pena. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass, it's Madden. Fires one high and deep. Got it inside the 10. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. A run for the quarterback. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This should be the last play of the quarter. Pulled and fired complete. Oh, he got loose. And they finally run him out of bounds. A huge gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter, and this defense will start the 4th on its heels. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well, and they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. From the gun to give, looking for room. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Stanford comes to the line, and that first down marker is a long way away. Rushes on him. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. And here comes the punt team.
Number 19, on to punt it away.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his big tight end. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Gophers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick release on the RPO. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll sneak it. Got the first down, looking for more. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Bridges. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Estes. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Golden Gophers are flying down the field. Gonna look downfield again. Got it in the middle, it's Estes. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Golden Gophers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a man miss. Breaks the tackle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Gophers with the 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Estes. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to impose their will with the run. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And the Golden Gophers are facing 3rd and inches. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Quick completion to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. BYU has the lead right now, but this Lavelle Edwards Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 10 over Kansas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Fires on the move. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Logan. Oh, he's got some space. Finding open areas. Inside the 30. 10. Touchdown, Stanford. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Brings up 2nd down.
Finds his big tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Golden Gophers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drummed. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab inside the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Touchdown, Cardinal! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.